Here in this video, we have all of your Tesla stock news, broad market analysis, and what in the world is happening to Tesla stock for the second day in a row. Tesla, at the time of recording this video, is down almost 2%. You need to hear this information. First things first, let's start with what in the world is going on with Tesla stock today. A lot of you guys might think someone has inside information. Someone knows Q4 deliveries are not going to go as according to our plans. My plan is around 510,000 deliveries. Some analyst estimates the average around 483,000 deliveries, but Tesla really just needs to hit about 475,000 deliveries just to meet their full year 2023 guidance. That's not what's happening today. What's happening today is a lot less exciting than that, a little more boring. What's actually happening today is a lot of tax loss harvesters are coming out, and that's it. That's the only thing that's happening today. Tax loss harvesting is where you sell a stock, you offset some of your gains with basically selling stock at losses, right? To not be taxed as much on your gains. For anyone that bought Tesla stock higher than $248, which was anyone in really this period from September through October, from this period from June through August, anyone that really bought during these time frames, or anyone that bought in any other period really in 2021 and 2022, they're down in their positions, all right? So today is the last day in 2023 that you can tax loss harvest. So I almost expected to see some tax loss harvesting actually taking place. I would be very surprised if, yesterday and today's fall has anything to do with Q4 deliveries. I think this actually sets you up in a good position to see a big move following Q4 deliveries, especially if they're over 500,000, as I expect. That's why I did make a trade on Tesla stock today. If you guys want to see the bullish trade we put on, check out that link down below in the description of this video. But it's not just in Tesla stock. In the S&P 500 itself, you're down close to 0.5%. IWM is down over 1%, currently down about 1.17%. So not just Tesla, but the broader markets really not getting any substantial news, but more so just tax loss harvesting. Now let's get into all of your Tesla specific news and what is going on with some of our leading indicators in the broader markets. Here's some pretty big news. A record 339 Tesla Megapacks worth over $550 million spotted at the Lathrop Mega Factory today. Just to think that is $500 million worth of batteries sitting there. Well, that's pretty impressive. It looks like they almost need a bigger parking lot. They're cranking out production so fast. Omar's Catalog reshared this video and says, "Computer mother effing vision, baby." Elon Musk says it is increasingly clear that all roads lead to AGI. Tesla is building an extremely compute-efficient mini AGI for FSD. The Nasdaq told Faraday Future it is at risk of being delisted because its share price is under $1. Fisker said today they delivered 4,700 EVs this year. I'm still yet to see a Fisker EV on the roads though. And we now have what is believed to be the first, non-setup crash of a Cybertruck. The police said a Toyota Corolla turned to the right and subsequently struck a dirt embankment on the right shoulder, then re-entered the roadway, crossed over the double yellow lines, and hit the Cybertruck. Now, it appears like the Cybertruck is in much better shape than the Toyota, but here is some of the damages. The insurance company isn't even gonna know what to think when they see a Cybertruck has been in an accident. Elon Musk says next week he will do a company talk for SpaceX, followed later by a company talk for Tesla after the 10K. He will recap the talented team's amazing accomplishments for 2023 and describe exciting plans for 2024 and beyond. These will be posted publicly to SpaceX and to Tesla. Dave Lee says, nice. He can't wait to hear 2024 plans for Tesla FSD, Optimus, and the next gen vehicle. Maybe even a surprise product announcement for 2024. Starting on January 1st, 2024, Maine will be increasing their any income EV rebate to $2,000 from $1,000. Maine is also increasing the truck MSRP limit to $80,000 from $73,000. Tesla has released a new Cybertruck inside Tesla sweatshirt for $100 in the US. Tesla's China mega factory will also be built in the Lingang new area where Giga Shanghai is currently located. 2020, the Lingang new area has an area of 63 square kilometers, a population of about 830,000 people. Tesla Chan shares this. He says, let's assume the energy storage deployments in Q4 2023 are 5,000 megawatt hours. This year's overall deployment will reach 16.5 gigawatt hours. This is 2.5 times the growth compared to last year. Energy margins are improving, and next year, Lathrop will have access to about 30 gigawatt hours. Also, Shanghai Megapack plant will start distributing. The future of energy. Take a look at that impressive growth. I mean, just looking at Q4 of 2022 at 2,462 megawatt hours to 5,000, what we're expecting for Q4, that's going to be over 100% growth potentially quarter over quarter or year over year, but on a quarter over quarter basis. Most institutional investors don't even include much of Tesla's energy business in their calculations. I think they're going to be forced to here pretty soon. And here you can see a photo of the Cybertruck and the Toyota Corolla that was in the accident. And yeah, looking at the two, the Cybertruck definitely stood way better. So that is really all of your Tesla specific news today. Let's look at what's going on in the broader markets. 10-year treasury yields up about 4 basis points to 3.88%. This means just in the last 2 trading days, 10-year treasury yields have jumped from 3.78% to 3.88%. That's a jump of about 10 basis points. Markets are still pricing in the first rate cut for March. That looks like almost a certainty at this point, but markets are now pricing 6 rate cuts instead of 7, but only slightly. The odds of 6 rate cuts at 36.6% and the odds of 7 rate cuts at 36.2%. So it's really a coin toss between 6 or 7 rate cuts for 2024. We did not get much today for economic data, but we did get the Chicago PMI. This came in at 46.9. The estimate was 51. So it says the latest reading signaled that the Chicago's economy returned to contraction in December after showing growth in November for the first time in 15 months. So not too much has actually changed, but you're not getting that impressive growth that we seen last time. This could be adding to some of the volatility that we are seeing in stocks today. Although I don't really think so. I think it's more just tax loss harvesting. It's also worth noting this is the fastest decline from 9% CPI to where we are today at 3.4%, which in and of itself has never happened before. So it's hard to draw parallels between, we have to enter into recession, the argument that a lot of people say because of the yield curve being inverted, other things of that nature, when there's so many first right now. Tom Lee also says, as an observation, he has not spoken to a single institutional investor that wants to be short equities at the start of 2024, and these same funds are still trying to right size from being very short in October, and considering there's $6.2 trillion of cash in money market funds, you could see inflows to stocks, as Tom Lee suggests, every single month in 2024. This is going to be great news for small mid-cap stocks as well as Tesla. Your 10 and 2-year yield curve is also uninverting a little bit, currently inverted about 42 basis points. Just as of December 15th, you were inverted 53 basis points. So if you really are a bear, you really think we're heading into recession, you really want to be on recession watch when you actually get above this black line here. When the yield curve goes positive, that's when you tend to be in a recession or going into one shortly thereafter, but we're really not even close to that. The latest AI investor sentiment has bullish investors at 46.3%, neutral investors at 28.6%, and bearish investors at 25.1%. Which, this is actually great if you are someone that is, looking at 2024 saying, hey, we're probably going to see a rally. You don't want to see bears at 19.3% like we did have on the week ending December 13th. You want to see 25%. That means there's more bears that could flip to being bullish yet again and continue to drive stocks higher. Remember, too many bulls, not a good thing. Too many bears, well, you would like to see that over too many bulls because that means odds are, well, the majority is usually wrong in our market. Tesla's global inventory numbers continue to fall off of a cliff, especially for the Model Y, falling dramatically recently from about 7,000 in inventory down to 3,000. Model 3, Model S, and Model X sitting at almost 2023 lows. Google Trends data continues to show a slight uptick for the Cybertruck and continued kind of plateauing of the Model 3 and the Model Y. And Tesla likely seeing some good results with advertising. Now they are running 400 ads via Google. Here on the day today, TLT is down about 1%, USO is down 1/3 of 1%, the dollar down 1/2 of 1%. That is great news. Gold is down a little bit today, down about 0.15% as well. Tesla, on a technical basis, you really can't draw any conclusions from where we are. You want to see Tesla get above 260. That's probably going to happen in the week ahead, in my personal opinion, if deliveries come in higher than 500,000. On the bearish side, you want to see Tesla hold support at 241. You're currently at about 250, so you would still need to see about 3.5% decline to get down to 241. I doubt that's going to happen. Deliveries would really have to be rough for that to happen. If deliveries are bad, though, I expect Tesla stock could fall as low as 230 or 220. That's just not my expectation. If you look at the RSI at 53.09, way lower than IWM, SPY, or QQQ. Tesla could be set up for a big outperformance in the month of January. And for the MACD actually just went neutral today. It seems like the signal line and yellow MACD lines are pretty crossed, pretty much right on top of each other right now, but the MACD lines themselves are at 5, so you're not negative. You're actually pretty bullish here in the midterm, at least what we've seen recently. But shorter term, yellow line almost breaking under the blue line, not a great sign, but again, you can't draw any conclusions from that as well. So that is going to do it for this video. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Are you bullish? Are you bearish? What is your estimates for deliveries? Let me know all of that information down below in the comment section. Hit the like button as well as subscribe to the channel if you made it to the end of this video. And if you guys want to come trade with us live in real time, link down below in the description as well. My name is Michael Tyler. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one.